Everybody gonna think like me.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineups were just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Devin Booker. Porzingis is out there with Markkanen. And there's Mr. Moves. And it's KD in at the 3. And for the Magic, Howard is out there with James. And it's the Beast. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the 1. Taking a look at Orlando. Right, it's another pressure-packed game for them, and the atmosphere here couldn't be any better.
They're no stranger to this kind of situation. They're used to it by now. And with a trip to the finals at stake, I think they'll be at their sharpest tonight.
Start out with the ball. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. Here's the Beast, defended by Durant, and he dunks it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Here's Mr. Moves. Outside for KD. And a miss there on the triple. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Orlando. Tatum no good. Now the Pistons with it. Here's Mr. Moves. And ooh, he just jams it right over Dwight Howard. Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Here's Mr. Moves into the lane. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here's Tatum. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
This is why Tatum is a volume three-point shooter, because he knows how accurate he can be.
Here's Mr. Moves. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pistons shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the selflessness. Tatum willing to give it up whenever he sees an open teammate.
The Pistons have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Booker. Markkanen kicks to Booker. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Magic. Here's the Beast driving in. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Watch out. Tatum's going to stretch the defense all over the place if he's knocking down threes from the corner.
Here's Mr. Moves, and it's sent back by Howard. Here's the Beast, guarded by KD.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Here's Mr. Moves. 6 points for him. And they get it. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 4. Here's the Beast. That shot off. Nice D from Porzingis. Mr. Moves passes to Booker. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at the Beast, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Drills the three-pointer. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's the Beast. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
It helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Mr. Moves passes to Porzingis. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. A 3. And the Beast pulls it down. Magic leading by 4. The 3 from Tatum. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points in the game. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 13. Great D that time from James.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Pistons with possession here. Following the bucket by Orlando. Mr. Moves misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds James. And shot on the way. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's the Beast, guarded by KD. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. And here's Booker from the arc. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And that's a deep make from Booker. From the jump, he's been a 20-point-per-game scorer in this league. So impressive.
The Beast can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Mr. Moves passes to Booker. A 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Booker, a fantastic shooter. When he's got his feet underneath him, he's one of the best in the league.
Here's the Beast, and he jams it with authority.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. On On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Moves. Off with the layup. Orlando leading by 3. James in the high post. Here's the beast. He's guarded by Markkanen. And LeBron James with the 3. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. Here's Mr. Moves. He's got 13. The shot will not fall. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Durant. Booker looking around. To beat the clock. Count it! He caught it! That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Magic lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And there's Porzingis. And it's Mr. Moves in at the point. Mr. Moves got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Orlando leading. Pass to Howard. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Orlando?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Here's Mr. Moves. 15 points in the game. Markkanen passes to Mr. Moves. 6 on the shot clock. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Yeah, even when Tatum isn't the shooter, he's dangerous. He can set others up to finish the job.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Mr. Moves passes to Markkanen. Here's the beast going inside, and it's sent back by KD.
Remains Orlando ball.
On the inbound, and down it goes, jamming that one home. Pistons trailed by 5. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Mr. Moves. 17 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Detroit shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Free throw line jump shot, and the jumper is good. 19 points for the Beast.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And here's Booker from the arc. And another three for Detroit.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The Beast. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here. Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Driving the lane.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's the Beast. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Beast's got 24.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The pass to Mr. Moves. Kicks it out to Booker. Takes a three. Orlando grabs the miss. The Beast's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. And Booker puts up a deep three. Orlando grabs the miss. The Beast's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here's KD for 3. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Mr. Moves misses. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
To end the run, a three-pointer is right on target. 25 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
For the 3, and again it's Orlando with the 3.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Kicks it out to Booker. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
The Beast can't hit. Pistons trail by 9. Howard trying to free himself up. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 31.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Mr. Moves. 25 points in the game. Booker, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Magic leading by 13. Here's the Beast. 33 points for him. Fires from deep. A shot off that time. Detroit's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. LeBron against Booker. Inside and stolen by Howard. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Pistons trail by 15. Here's Mr. Moves. And the 3 ball is good. Mr. Move's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pistons.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous Alexander covering. Booker outside. It's good from long range. Booker's got 15 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's the Beast. And good that time.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pistons trail by 13. Here's Mr. Moves. And he has 28 points for the game. Outside, KD. Clock at 6. Here's Mr. Move. Oh!
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the Beast. No good on the triple. Detroit's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Mr. Moves passes to KD. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's the Beast, and he goes in for the dunk.
So good at reading the defenses. James anticipating when they overcommitted.
And so it's the Orlando Magic looking at a 13-point lead.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny Well for Orlando. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Shaq, what's your take on Orlando?
They've come out determined to push the pace. Getting more offense, getting the ball up the court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
And Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
Well, the effort hasn't been there in terms of rebounding the ball. They're getting outworked in that part of the game. But you've got to be more physical to turn this thing around. I don't know if they have the personnel to do that.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got LeBron James. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Jason Tatum. And it's the Beast. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. This is out there for Orlando.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the Beast. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Misses the 3.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
A nice shot by Booker.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Here's the Beast. And the layup is good. The Beast's got 41.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Orlando grabs the miss. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's the Beast. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The Magic have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Mr. Moves. He has 30. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to Mr. Move. 5 on the clock. Out to KD. Offline with his 3.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Tatum for 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Tatum's got 17 now.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
And here's Booker from the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it. Camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Passes to Mr. Moves. Booker against Tatum. Booker outside. That one drops for him. Booker's got 23 points.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Tatum. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Sinks the three-pointer. The Beast's got 48.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The dish to James. Pass to the Beast. Puts one up from 19. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Tatum. From the arc. And LeBron with the basket. The assist by Tatum. He's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
On the wing, Booker. The tray. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Second chance shot. The shot's good. LeBron's got 5 points now this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Poke loose. Only one man back on D. Blows the alley-oop jam. Booker outside. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball. Booker's got 26 points.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And KD's got the ball here for Detroit. They trail by 18. Tatum against Booker. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lets it go with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
Oh, man, been real fun watching Devin Booker tonight. One of the true elite scorers we have in the game.
The Beast passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the Beast. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. The Magic again can't hit. Pistons trail by 15. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. He's got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Booker outside. A minute 42 left in the third. Shoots the three, and again for three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. The three from Tatum. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Magic leading by 17. Lets the three fly, and that one is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For three, Booker, and James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. For three, they get it back. The pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Tatum draws the double. Here's the three. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 7th assist here tonight.
When LeBron's shooting like that, nothing you can do defensively.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
The three from Tatum. Rebounded by the Pistons. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. That will count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Pistons, Mr. Moves out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Markkanen, and there's Porzingis, and it's KD in at the 3, the small forward.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
Here's Mr. Moves. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's the Beast, guarded by KD. They get it again. Pass to the Beast. Goes back up. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Mr. Moves misses. Magic leading by 22. Here's the Beast. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Howard. Knocked loose. Here's Mr. Moves. And sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Mr. Moves, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Dwight Howard, and the first one drops.
At the line for the Pistons.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's the Beast. He takes and yep, another basket.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this hot in a playoff game?
I don't know, G. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning. Passes it to Markkanen. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Mr. Moves, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah,
another one goes. Incredible.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the 2nd most points in a playoff game all time.
And he's now matched the Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor with Michael Jordan's all-time record only 2 points away.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Orlando. Bobbed up there for Howard. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball.
Here's the Beast. Good. That's another bucket.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow. He has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's got some company.
Porzingis passes to Mr. Moves. Just 4 to shoot. And he converts the layup. Mr. Moves got 41.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And got it! Another basket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Six to shoot. Drives to the hoop.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Orlando's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Here's the Beast. And they get it back. Outside, James. The offensive rebound. There's the 3. The shot, no good.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Shot clock at 6. Here's the Beast. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
first one falls for.
The line for the Magic, number 11.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Maui Markkinen, second personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for two, number 11.
And so he makes both from the line. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Mr. Moves. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Well, Orlando shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. He got it again! Sensational! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And that one's good, Mr. Moves.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Mr. Moves. This one for 3. And good! There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's the Beast. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to the Beast. And here is James. He's guarded by Markkinen. Here's the Beast. Shakes him. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Beast.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
From downtown, Orlando grabs the miss. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, and slammed dunk by Tatum.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome. To see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of...
And this crowd taking the opportunity to cheer for one of the great individual playoff performances in league history.
You know, an offensive outburst, Greg, that will live on in the minds of everyone here who saw it.
Oh, he is in the zone, and you just assume right now that if he throws it up, it's going in.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Mr. Moves, and it's sent back by Howard, and he gets it back. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Shots good by the Beast.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so the Orlando Magic take the series and will continue.
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, and so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time